Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to PC Building Simulator with Lone Debater 7. And guess what? We are back in it, picking up where we left off in the last episode. And it looks like the part fairy has come and dropped us off all of these parts and some new computers. Let's go ahead and finish this one first. So what we're going to do, I recall from last time we were going to upgrade the CPU cooler with the white one. Just like that, to go ahead and improve the CPU benchmark score for this build. Because we're almost at the 3744 that we need. It's just slightly lower than that. But I think improving the cooling on that CPU should give us the improvement we are looking for. In the meantime, let's go ahead and upgrade the 8 terabyte storage, because that is going to be easy peasy. We will take off just this side because that's all we really need to do. We do need to pull out both of these hard drives because there's only 2 slots for them. And we need to throw in our 2 4 terabyte Seagates that we bought. And we actually bought a fair amount of 4 terabytes, but we only need 2 of them. That's all that'll fit. Recable these bad mamas. Boom. Boom. Dunzo. And Dunzo. Install the USB drive because we're going to have to install an OS for him. Put the side panel back on. Going to format the drives for us, and that'll be mission 1 done. And the 3D Mark is still going, so it's doing its thing. We could potentially throw in a second GPU on this build if the score is still a little bit lower than we need. But cool. We got 1 done. That's fairly easy. That's 3D Mark. This is replace the hard disk drive, which I can do fairly easily as well. I just want to collect the easy guy right here. I don't need to look at that, but cool. So this one, why? Don't place it like that. I fucking hate it when the bench does that. Super annoying. I think shift, control shift. There's supposed to be a way to like change it or change how it places, but yeah, none of those seem to work. Really? It's the same. Lame. Alright, we need to buy this dude a GPU. That's why the upgrade missions are sometimes a bit sketch. So what kind of GPU? He's got an 8 like we upgraded the GPU though, is the thing. So we need to SLI him. And I guess we could just... Yeah. Okay, so this is a... what? RX 470? I mean, the thing is we're already at max budget. So what the hell? Like, how... like... Dude. Seriously? Because we bought him this one at 3. We have like, what? $70 we can spend? Not even. We have $20 we can spend. So, like, what you're asking for is not possible. Fucking give us more money to spend. Dick. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and buy him a more expensive card, because that's what needs to happen to improve his benchmark. And, I mean... I could just go base 980. Might be enough. Like, the core clock is basically the same, but the memory frequency adds 100 megahertz. What do you go by going up to a TI? Not much more, really. Whatever. We'll buy this one then. Swap that out. This dude just sucks. Throw him at the end, because, yeah. Alright. That's the 3D Mark score, so we'll do that in a minute. We need to replace the hard drive, which should be easy enough. Oh. I guess it comes out this side. Dumb. Cool. Get it done. Cool. Get that done. Put on the PSU mount. Really? That's stupid as shit. It's supposed to auto-connect it. If I hit the power key, why do I have to open it up first in order to get it to connect, right? Why? Why is this one not auto-connecting? What the shit? I have that tool. Like, literally all the computers for, like, 4 or 5 episodes now have auto-connected those cables for me. Alright, guess this PSU is bad. I'm assuming anyway. Power supplies. There we go. What is he giving us to fix it? Oh, collect. $100 is what he's giving us, so yeah, we can afford that, I guess. Okay, let's get this done. Easy enough, though. I mean, it's still enjoyable. Sometimes the game is a little bit weird, and it can get frustrating when it doesn't work the same way. But most of the time, it's amazing and really fun to play. So if you're looking for a cool simulation game to try out, I would definitely suggest PC Building Simulator. I don't actually know how much it's running on Steam right now, but definitely worth it. And I mean, there's DLC and stuff, so if you really enjoy the game, you can always add more to it. Me personally, I'm content with kind of the repertoire of parts that they give us out the gate or whatever. So 980 is what we were supposed to put in here, right? Oh, I need to cable the graphics card. Let's just see if this will work. If not, I'm really going to be upset. But I mean, it should be. Like, come on. Come on, Gam. Come on, Gam. Give me the 3D Mark score that I need, please. Okay. This guy, we were going to upgrade his processor, as I recall. So, and his cooler. So let's pull out this Pentium piece of garbage. Whoops, I did not mean to unplug that. And we're giving him a 67 hundo with some thermal paste. And we also bought him a new cooler. I think that was it, right? I don't believe we upgraded his GPU. Did we? Whatever. We'll take a look. If we need to upgrade the GPU, we actually probably have the GPU that he has in our parts bin from this build. So we might be able to SLI it. But virus scanner, then we're going to throw in the 3D Mark. Run the scanner first after the restart, then run 3D Mark. And hopefully the first 3D Mark that's running on the other computer will be done by the time this computer's done rebooting. That way we can keep doing stuff the entire time. I don't care for the 3D Mark score missions outside of, you know, build me a completely new PC. Just because they take a while to complete the actual, like, test to verify that your build is good enough. But, yeah, not a big deal. We should get it done. It's this guy. Virus scanner. Start. And this guy did not have viruses, so that's good. Still better to be safe than sorry in my mind. So he is now 3D marking where he needs to be. Let's put in A. He needs some PCI covers back. Then he has a PCI lock. And a side panel. And let's get rid of this thing. He's going to be upset that it costs more than he wanted, but... Cool. Awesome. This guy is running. Alright, fine. So this one we have to take because the old owner screwed up this dude's computer. This guy... He wants a 4070 in his benchmark. He does have a Intel baseboard and he's got a 980 already. So if we upgrade that to an i7, that will most likely give him the benchmark he's looking for. We'll verify that because if this computer gets a 3660, or well, the computer we just did had that benchmark with the GPU he has and an i7. So we need to buy an i7 6700. Right? Yeah. That's what we need. So we'll do that for him. It should be pretty inexpensive to do that. He wants to play F1 on minimum spec. So let's take a look. These are relatively easy to do. Minimum spec, i5 and 980. He's got the 980, right? And an i5 66. Okay, so we need to swap his board, which I've got the board already. But I need this. So we'll order the processor for him. On his RAM, he's got 2 gigs. He needs 8 gigs. Okay, so we need to order him 8 gigs as well. And we'll just get him this, sure. As far as this stuff goes, discard that. Bits and parts, discard that. And dude, like, why the hell would I give you $5,000? You suck. Get out of here. Sorry that you don't know how to, like, use your brain to make money. But, nah. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Throw it in. Collect a Runo. Dope. Discard that. We got new parts. Ooh, we got a new VR capable graphics card. But cool, we got all the missions set up. Let's go ahead and get it next day delivery on all of our Partaronos. Cool, they'll be here tomorrow. Turn off the lights and we'll skip on to the next day. I think we will play the next day just because these builds should not be that difficult. And then in the next episode, we'll take a look at whatchamacallit, buying the parts and such for the other the missions we have available from today. So like our email will have more missions today, basically. So like we'll look at all that stuff and order the parts to complete them tomorrow, like in the next episode, right? But yeah, no worries. So on this one, I know that it's just missing thermal paste on the processor, but you have to run 3D Mark because it wasn't running right. It's stupid, but that's what happens. We'll also put on the virus scanner just in case the guy's incompetent and installed viruses as well. But that can, like, why change the process? I always run the virus scanner before 3D Mark, so might as well stick to that. Let's go ahead and get this one going. So this is the F1 PC. So we need to upgrade, or we need to swap out the motherboard to take an Intel chipset. And we're going to upgrade the RAM. one more. Cool. Awesome. And then we'll put in this one. Put in the processor, which is the 6600K. Put in the RAM. Okay, good. I saw the Ripjaw 4 and I was like, wait, did I buy a 4GB stick of RAM? That is not what I meant to do. But no, it is the proper 8GB size that we were looking for. So perfect. Just got to throw in the rest of his cooling stuff and recable the thing. Let's just double check. Did this guy want cables? Red cables is what he wants. Cool. I don't know why he said in his email Seagate or BOM components. Like, dude, you understand like we're not. You gave me $250, which we exceeded, by the way, to give you a computer that can play the game that you want. Yeah, we can't. Like, I can't afford to give you new hard drives, bro. Like, unless you want to give me more money, you're going to have to do that later. Sorry. It's just the way it is. Cool, this one rebooted. We'll run the virus scanner. Start the 3D mark, which I thought I had already done, but I must have forgot. We will pull out the USB drive because we're going to need it for this one, I believe. Yep, 3D mark score. So first things first, we're going to upgrade the processor to the i7-6700K that we have. Alright, there it is. Put in some thermal paste, put on his cooler. And then we are going to recable this, put in the USB drive, and we're going to get this set up to start the 3D mark. I'm pretty sure this will do it because it's got a, whatchamacallit, a 580 or 470, not a 580, a 470. They're basically the same card, but they're not. So we may need to add a different graphics card. We'll see, though. If we don't, fantastic. If we do, we can order it. It's not a big deal. But cool. Reboot. Yes, please. And this is our last one, right? I'm pretty sure we got Lewis done, so we'll collect him. Well, sorry, fam. You're stupid. That's what needed to be done in order to give you the computer you wanted. So, sorry you don't have enough money to afford the computer you want. That is not my fault. Dumb as hell. I hate those. Like, people are stupid. I have a $250 budget, but I need a computer that's worth $500, and it all has to be new parts. Well, then I guess you're going to have to live in a dream world, fam, because that ain't going to happen. Like, either I can give you the computer that plays the game you want, or I can go over your budget. Like, or I could not go over your budget. Like, those are your options, so I don't know what to tell you. Dumb as hell. Let's go to this PC. Virus scanner, start. But there's a few of those missions like that. When you've played enough days of the game in a row, you'll be able to spot them based off of the verbiage in the email and like the budget and stuff like that. So when they give me like no budget and no labor to give them a 3D mark score, like I really shouldn't have taken this one either. Because if I have to buy a graphics card for this dude, I'm not going to be able to afford it and stay within his budget, right? So like, yeah, that's where we're at. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Get rid of that. What does he want? Oh, okay, this is a build mission, which that'll be fun. 3D Mark score of 3,000. So we'll accept it. There's no time limit on it. So take this moment, if you are new to the channel, to subscribe, because I do upload content regularly, and I do upload content beyond just plain PC Building Simulator. So if you subscribe, you'll get notified every time I do upload videos, and I also live stream to YouTube as well. So if you want to get notified when I go live, subscribe. Anyway, since this is going to be a build mission, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what parts you think I should use when taking on this build to get a 3D Mark score of 3,000. I mean, technically we have a $4,000 budget, so we can put anything in it pretty much. But let me know what parts you want me to use in this build, and I'll do my best to accommodate. But yeah, cool. This one's a hard drive. I can just order a hard drive, like put it in the cart. We'll do this real quick while the 3D Marks are running. So he needs a 500. Oh, he did give us enough to upgrade him beyond that, though. So we will. We will give him a terabyte. Or, well, honestly, we could go up to a 3. Let's get him a 3. Why not? This guy... PSU and CPU. Okay. So I need a Sheen... Or I need a power supply. What's his budget? 210? And he was running... Let's get the processor bought first. So he's 1300X, 150. So that leaves me 60 bucks for the power supply. Let's go ahead and get him a cooler master. Those are better anyway. Cool. So we basically have the parts ready for this. I'm not going to order them yet, because if I need to buy something to get this guy to benchmark right, I could, but nope, we were right on with that. Just upgrading the processor was enough for him. Cool. So we'll collect that. Awesome. That's just going to sit in our inbox forever, because I don't really plan on spending $5,000 on this. I'd rather, like, if I'm going to drop $5,000 on something random, like, I will buy one of the tools. Like, I'll buy the quick cable tool for $3 grand is what I'll do, because that's way more valuable than spending $5,000 on something that probably isn't going to pay me anything. So, cool. All right, I didn't realize we unlocked this with our level, but we did. So we can get the quick table tool for 3K. We'll probably be able to afford that in the next episode. So if you're wanting to see how the quick cable tool works, tune in next time, because we will most likely get it unlocked in that episode. But guys, I think we are going to wrap it up here for today. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like the video as always, and let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya!